promises, yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Hall to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Browns will take over 1st and...
No, Cody can't even throw good.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Watson off play action. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns at 1-0 on the year.
He can't guard too low.
And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Throwing is Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, but they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
To the air yet again, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down.
What is really going on?
A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed.
Lowell Cody can't even throw good. He can't guard to Lowell.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Option play. Here's Hall. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound.
Bro, I almost got to blitz him if he just gone.
Set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Bro, I almost got a blitz cuz if he just gonna throw drag routes and shit the whole game.
2nd and a yard. Wilson. Throw to the right, taken in by Bear.
He's throwing the same pass.
And he'll be marked down right
The free form completion.
yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hold on.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Hall on a give up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup.
Young boy got the game messed up.
2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
You've had plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
There's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Alex Wright.
It's coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. Zerline's kick is up and through.
He nailed that one.
On the board, but still trailing. It's 7 to 3. So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off of play action, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw is Watson. Caught on a slant. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just... Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Lowell Cody can't even throw good. He can't guard to Lowell.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st down, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Wilson. He gets it underneath to Hall, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open board beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And some room to roam now. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A final shot before the break. Watson. And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot.
The fucking deep zones is killing me, bro.
They were ready for it.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Watson off play action. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Forced out to his left.
Oh, my God. Oh!
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brant Delpit. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard.
Let's go.
On the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise,
These short ass. I gotta run, man. Or he's gonna throw it to the running back. I got to.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Come on, bro.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
nice rhythm.
Let's stop these shenanigans, bro.
His tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Let's stop these shenanigans.
Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
What?
Knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
You see, he's just gonna throw it real quick. I got to.
Receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn,
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And that's his his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. The toss left side for Hall.
No, sir.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to move it down the inside.
I had him down the right there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Big Dwayne Brown, the tackle, guilty there. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Throwing is Wilson. That's
What? Come on, bro.
And they will eventually
Come
get it
on,
down.
bro.
He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone.
Come on.
Jets. Breece Hall with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have given him time to score. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense...
His player's so fucking deep, bro.
Offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone. And his pass is intercepted.
Come on, bro. This nigga hoe.
Collins. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's too deep.
Lol, Cody can't even throw good. He can't guard to lows.
Has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
He's able to get 6. A nice
He's spamming the fuck out of his players.
They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
He's literally spamming.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
No fumble, really.
Yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
The Browns drive about to get started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Rolling to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring
Deep zones every play. This whole shit, bro.
And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 57 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run again with Hunt.
Come on, bro.
Shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter.
This nigga right here, bro. He's spamming.
Slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd
I'm a
season.
spam too.
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes,
Okay.
though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait.
Come on, this is Deshaun Watson is doo-doo.
And run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful
Deshaun Watson is dookie.
Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Faking the give. Now Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best at the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by John Johnson. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. 72 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing now, Watson. And another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10,
What the?
5,
Come on.
and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
Yeah, I'm not going to get on a video game before going to work all day to run the ball. Pointless.
Ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Steps away. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there that is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really
incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on against the end, they'll kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that can finish things off for them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
These zones is super deep.
That's good decision making right there. Understood. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little
If I had
pressure.
high route master, this would be a problem.
Now Watson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Here we go on 4th. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brand, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Browns, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0.